So today is like the 28th, I think. I'm not sure. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'm just here to document my truths that it didn't happen. So how I planned on starting was starting with fruit. But I tell you, the moment I'm around people, and this is what people need to understand, people influence people. And you have to be a very strong person to not get influenced. And unfortunately, I'm finding out I'm not strong. I'm not strong at all. And that is pretty fucked up because I know I have to go on this journey. And, just in case anybody comes across these videos, I don't want you to take what I'm doing as something that you have to do. If down the months from now, or maybe even a year from now, because I'm going to keep this up because this is me documenting. I want you to, in the future, I want the future you to go by the rules, go by the book. I want you to go on this journey, like I stated before, all the way from getting yourself off of the standard American diet, getting rid of the toxins. And the number one thing is the parasites. And this is what I want to talk about in this video, parasites, and how people can, their thought forms, being around people can really influence you heavily. This is why this journey is meant to be done by yourself. This journey is meant to be done with no one in your presence. This is why Buddha, Muhammad, this is why Jesus, they all went to the wilderness, caves, to do this breatharian process. So I'm just saying, some time from now, when someone comes across these videos, don't do it this way. My soul is forcing me to do it this way, and I'm having a problem with it, right? I'm having a problem with it. I'm forced to do this. You may not be forced to do this, but if you're on a spiritual journey and you're addicted to food, your soul is going to force you to do this. But I go all the way back to saying, get off the standard American diet, go through the detoxing phase, then you go through the veganism, through all the way through. There's like 6 different stages that you need to go through. You put a time frame on it, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why you would put a time frame on it is because you want to you want your body to be done with meat. You want your body to no longer crave carbs. You want your body to say, you know what, that doesn't taste good to me anymore. We're done with this. We can now let this go. That's the process that you need to take. Your future self, I'm talking to somebody that is in the future. It's going to be, it's really weird that I'm talking. Anyway, that's what you're going to do. All right, that's what you're going to do. You're going to take the proper steps. It could be a year, it could be 2 years from now that you get on this breatharian journey, right? So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't want anyone in the future to view me as being something that you need to look to doing. My soul is forcing me to do that. And if you are in this position where your soul is forcing you to do it, and you have no choice, you know what I'm saying? And it's for spiritual reasons. And I understand the spiritual reason. And if you understand, if you're really into spirituality, you know why your soul wants you to do this. Then this is what you can go through, right? So let me go back to saying why this didn't work. So I have my list here, and I'm pretty gung-ho on what I want to do. And I'm pretty adamant on the things that I need to do if I want to get something accomplished. I'm pretty stern. I'm pretty adamant. I'm pretty much a go-getter when it comes to that, right? Goals in my life. But when it comes to food, I fucking fail all the time. And here are the issues that I'm having. I'm by myself. When I'm by myself, I'm a stellar. I do a stellar job. I am on it fasting, dry fasting, um, all types of. I am on it. Food. I don't go to the grocery store for months. I'm on it. When I'm by myself, I can focus when it's just my mind, and I can meditate and I can be at peace. I don't, when I, even if I step out there into the real world or into the matrix and I see food, I smell food, I don't get tempted because I have control over my mind, and I'm always inside of my mind when I go out there in the world. So I'm always in a meditative state when I go out there. I'm good. I'm golden. When I come back home into silence, into nothingness, into no one's thought forms, I'm still golden. I'm still fasting. And I've been doing this for 6 years. But I found that by myself is the best way for me to be successful on a fast, right? So it's when I have, prior to my dad coming here, I was fasting. I had just finished a 7-day dry fast. Successful up until the point where I passed out because I overexerted myself doing a trip with, I took my niece out somewhere, and I messed up. What I'm trying to say is when I'm interrupted with other energies, with other thought forms, it fucks me up. So prior to my dad coming down, I was fasting for months, on and off fasting for months. Then he comes down, starts cooking, and I have not fasted hardcore ever since he's been here. He's been here for 2 or 3 months. I've been eating food for 2 or 3 months now, not fasting. I haven't done a successful fast since he's been here. And that is my issue. And I'm not to say that I'm blaming him. I'm saying that I am a weak vessel. I am weak. And here he comes. I don't want to finish this with his presence, but so the same thing with my niece. I was dreaming about food. When I go into thought forms or energies that are not mine, it throws me off. It makes me feel as if I come outside of my body. I'm unconscious, not aware that I am on a routine of fasting. Whatever I see, I put it in my mouth. And I think about it later. Like, what the fuck did I do? It's like I came outside of my body for a second. And this is how I keep effing up. But it's only when I'm around other energies and other thought forms that I do that. So what I found is in the past that parasites have a way of doing that to you. Because I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. But it's parasites. Energies, people that are not conscious. People that are not into their spiritual awakening. And they have other energies inside of their being, and they come into your realm of reality, leaving energies inside of your being or in your sphere of reality. That can play a part, because I always wanted to know. I would always cry and be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why can't I withstand? Why every time I'm around somebody? Why every time I get emotional? Why? So I narrowed it down to it being the parasites. But at what parasites and thought forms and energies of individuals and energy thought forms that we go out there and bring into our homes. And I didn't think about this prior to, but I enjoy being by myself. I'm most successful by myself. But at what point am I going to test the theory that I can do this with other thought forms around, with other energies around? At what point? So this is what I'm going to do. Parasite cleanse. So parasite cleanse is in full effect because those thoughts when my niece comes are so powerful, it's ridiculous. The thoughts of fucking food. Who think thoughts of food can make you do? People don't understand. Food is a drug. And when you crave it, it is energies, negative energies that is helping you do that. Because it doesn't make any sense that my vessel knows better and can't withstand from it. It's energies. I'm not protecting myself well. I have to get rid of the parasites. And I have to eliminate company until I do so and prepare myself for other energies and thought forms in the form of humans to come into my realm of reality so I can be strong and withstand the urges of the thoughts that bombard my mind that are not mine, because these thoughts are not mine. They're theirs projecting onto me. And the parasites, of course, everybody knows about parasites, are very powerful. They crave sugar. They will make you think all day. I've been thinking about food, and it makes absolutely no sense. So, parasite cleanse. Remove the energy forms that are here. They're both leaving. The energy forms that are here. Protection. I need to work on my mind to protect my vessel from energy forms coming into my vessel. And I can test the theory by bringing over energy in the form of humans a month or two from now when I get stronger. But those are the three things. Remove the parasites. Remove these energies that are here. Cleanse my body. Cleanse my body. Spiritually cleanse my body. And form protection around me. Okay. Here's this. I forgot that to show that these right here are the days that I'm able to eat whatever I want. Not necessarily whatever I want, but in the phase that I'm in. So here means that I can eat these 2 days. I can eat whatever. It could be cooked. And I forgot to show that. But this was blank and I didn't put anything in it. So here I can eat whatever I want. Here is whatever I want in the sense of vegetables and fruit. Here is smoothies and juices when I get to a point where I'm at a dry fast. So you just can't be so strict that you will self-sabotage. So I'm trying to give myself breaks, so I'm not so strict to where I will just fuck this all up. So there it is. So I don't know.